guys, what is going on? It's James, and hey, I wanted to share something really, really cool. How many of you out there are trying to promote your content? You're trying to promote your products. You're trying to promote your business. You're trying to promote anything, right? You're trying to promote something, and how many of y'all want to know like the new hip, cool ways that to do it that are cheap and inexpensive? Well, I got two really cool things for you here. The number one thing I want to make sure that everybody in our community is aware of is Facebook Live. Maybe a month ago released this new feature for, it's called Facebook Live Audio. Okay, now I believe this will be the newest, hottest way to do a radio show, to do a podcast, all those kind of things. I think there's already a massive wave of podcasters moving in on this, and I think it's going to be huge for people who have a product, they have information they want to share, they have a service, they want to talk about the backside of their business, kind of the realness that goes on in the back of a brick and mortar store or whatever. You want to show how you're serving customers or whatever. I think that the Facebook Live audio is going to be one of the hottest things to come out here in the next year, and more people are going to start realizing how to utilize it. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about it. I'm going to answer whatever questions you have on it. I've done a few already. We started to move our Ultimate Influencers podcast over to it a little bit. Some of the biggest benefits, okay? Now, hold on. Now, first of all, if you don't know where it is, it's right on your phone when you go to Facebook Live, and when you start a live, I'll show it to you here. When you start a live, right here on the top, there's a microphone. Okay, see that little mic? There's a video camera or a microphone. If I click on the microphone, now it's in audio-only mode. Do you see that? Okay, so that's how you actually do it and set it up. Now, what is it for? Okay, so. Why is it even so cool? Number one, it's mobile first. It's on your phone. Okay, you can record, promote, do anything like that anywhere you are, anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Okay. Number two, it's live. Okay, so the more that you can promote live, the better off you're going to be. People, it's statistically proven, people think you're more real. They think you're more sincere. They feel like they can hear from you in a more sincere way. So, it's mobile, it's live, it's anytime, anywhere. And here's the best part. Okay, it's direct exposure to your audience. Unlike a podcast or radio or those kind of things where you got to put it out and then hopefully people find it, Facebook will help find people for you. So while you're doing it live, there's people on, just like there's people on here right now, but residually through the weeks and as time goes on, people will begin to listen to it more. Now here's the best part though. So you get the direct exposure. The other really cool thing is you get to run ads to it. So you can boost it, you can run ads and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just want to keep this simple and short and quick, but I want you to consider, if you don't like Facebook Live because the video. I've heard so many people say, I don't want to put my face out. I'm not sure if my makeup in the background and all this stuff. You can do Facebook Live audio only, and it'll still pump out to people who are following you. You can run ads to it. You can target certain types of people and collect a following. Now, it's not for somebody who's already a huge podcaster, right? Like if you already have a huge podcast and a huge following, and you're hosting on Libsyn or SoundCloud or whatever, then pulling that audience over to Facebook may be a lot harder. But other than that, I think it's really cool and it's going to be hot. So anyway, what do you need to get it going? The only thing you need is your phone, and I'll leave a link to this. But we use this Rode microphone. This is like a $70 microphone. It's literally like a studio quality mic, but it's a lavalier. Or there's like a $20 one too that I'll post as well. But that's all you need. And you know what? You don't even need the mic. Don't let the mic and the technology, don't geek out on that. Okay, if you're just getting started, I've helped probably 20 or 30 people in the last year start a podcast. Don't geek out on the technology. This isn't 1998 or 2008 or 2012 where you need all this equipment and stuff. You don't need all that, okay? Only thing you need is your phone, and you're ready to go. The most important thing you need is content. You need good content, engaging content, okay? Now, the second thing I want to talk about, and I see Jeff and Scott and people here asking me to talk about proximity marketing, okay? So if you're out there trying to promote your business, trying to promote your stuff, whether you're a brick and mortar and you know, like you have a gym or a restaurant, or you are a realtor, like Barrett is on here, my buddy Barrett, he's a realtor. You need to get yourself one of these devices. Now, this device right here is a beta device that we would sell to like Macy's, who's the other guy? We sold to Neiman Marcus, those kind of things. These used to cost, to get this solution into a big company, it was hundreds of thousands of dollars. It was like $140,000 is where it started, okay? And then we'd have to go get it approved through Google and all this stuff, and it was a massive process. You don't want to do that, okay? There's a new company there's two companies that just came out that got this little device approved for individuals and entrepreneurs just like me and you. And you're probably saying, well, what the heck does it do and how much does it cost and all that? Well, let me tell you to you real quick. Number one, the device is free, okay? Let me tell you again, the device is free, and I do not think the device will be free very long, okay? But right now, it just got approved like a few weeks ago from Google. This thing's been in R&D for a long time. It just got approved. The devices are free. I'll give you a link here to tell you how to get it, okay? That's number one. Number two, this thing talks, you know, you type in your message, there's like a 40-character message and a link, okay? 40-character message and a link. You put your message into the computer. How many of you can come up with a 40-character message to promote your business? I mean, if you know how to type on the computer, now if you don't know how to type, this is definitely not for you, okay? But if you know how to type, you're the perfect candidate. Because if you're in this forum, you're a business owner or you have something to say to the world. You could be wanting to get your daily inspiration out to people, your daily bread or whatever it is, or your business message or your new home show or whatever it is you're doing. But this little device right here will tell approximately 30 to 34% of the people around you. It will deliver your message right to their phone. Okay, now it shows up as a notification up here on the top. When you do the pull down, there's the notifications. That's where your message shows up, and the person has to be within 100 yards of your device. Okay, so if it's on your pocket, if you leave this somewhere, if you leave it, you know, park your car in the mall or whatever, you leave this device somewhere, people within 100 yards are going to get your message. Guys, the device is free. The monthly service on it, you're probably going, okay, is there a monthly service? Yeah, it's like a phone, right? You don't have to pay $700 for your phone. There's a monthly plan for it, right? So the company's smart enough to help you do that. So get the device for free. The plans are as low as $12. $12 to reach 30% of the people around you. And you know, the starter plan, if you just want one, is $25. It's $25, guys. $25. Okay. I had somebody. Now I had two questions. Okay, two questions. Since we started promoting this. One, they said, why does it only promote to Android users? What about iPhone? I said, dude, time out, okay? That's like saying I only want to send email to people with a Dell computer and not to people with an Apple computer. It's like, do you really care what kind of phone the person has who gets your message? Hopefully you don't, right? That's like saying, I mean, unless you sell software only on iPhones, then yeah. But I haven't talked to anybody who only sells software on iPhones. That's like saying, yeah, I really don't want my direct mail piece to go to somebody who has a Lexus, only to people who have a Chevy. It's like, okay, if maybe you're in a really, really specific niche, but 99% of us are not like that, okay? We're going to sell our memberships. We're going to sell our services. We're going to sell our products and our ideas to anybody, okay? So it doesn't matter. This thing only sends a message to people with an Android, which is about 60% of people, give or take a few percent, it depends on what you read. It's going to get your message to about 60% of people around you. They have to have their Bluetooth turned on. So depending on what data and you know what kind of research I've looked at, I've always seen that it's more than 50% of Android users have their Bluetooth on. Okay, so worst case scenario, I think I could ethically say 30% or more of people are going to get your message. Okay, this thing has absolutely changed the way we do business. I had a friend of mine. He is a car salesman, and he went in and showed his marketing person 57 just like that. He's like, yeah, we'll take 57 of those. Just like that. Like, you know, this thing is crazy. Now you might be going, it's like too space age for me, or you may say, well, that's just not going to happen, or it may sound unreal. I guess what I would say is anytime technology is brand new, it's wide open. It's the wild, wild west. Okay, when email first came out, it was the wild, wild west. There was 90 to 95% open rates on email for like 5 years. Okay, if you sent emails and you marketed, you were banking serious cash. Okay, this, I'm telling you, is new technology. It just came out a few weeks ago. It's not like some little company put it together. Google approved this for their devices. Okay, there's 108 million of these Android phones in America. Okay, there's like 1.6 billion in the world that this device that Google approves, that they said you can send your message to our devices, 1.6 billion anywhere in the world. That means if you have something overseas, if you ship this overseas, if you whatever, you could sell this to people overseas. So anyway, I'll put in the link here if you want to get one. Like I said, the devices are still for free. I don't know how long they're going to do that. It's been really hard to keep up with all the shipments that have come out so far. I'm going to answer some questions here. Got any stats on opens? Great question on opens. So Jeff says, how many people actually open? Okay, if you look this up, I just know because I've been in the mobile first community for so long, how many people actually click on their notifications? Let me ask you that. Okay, statistically, 92 to 94% of notifications are clicked on. Okay, that is nuts. Okay, is there any other marketing tactic, anything, email, direct mail, posters, dudes holding a sign on the side of the road, where 90% of the time, if it lands in the person's view, they're going to look at it. There's nothing. There's nothing. I've never seen anything that has that kind of open rates. So it's on fire right now. And my prediction, okay, I'm going to be a realist on this. My prediction is that this is going to be wide open for 1 to 2 years. Okay, then like anything, like email, like text messaging, like anything, there's going to be some regulations put around it, and we're all going to have to get smarter and more agile with how we do it. But right now, the people who get in it right now are going to make a ton of money, or they're going to be able to promote their message or whatever they're trying to do. Their message is going to get out. I mean, this thing is changing business right now. It really is. Okay, let me tell you a 20-second story. Okay, I said this before when I spoke at CTIA in 2014. I mentioned this a few other times. My college roommate was a guy named John Salamito. He told me about internet marketing and email marketing in 1999. Okay, he said, James, this is going to be the hottest thing. He said, email marketing is wide open. I said, Johnny, go get a job, bro. In fact, Johnny's in this group. John Salamito is in this group. Okay, he might watch this. Okay, he's a multi-millionaire. I don't want to talk too much about him, but he's a humble dude. Okay, he told me he was going to make millions of dollars in our apartment. We had like a little teeny thing. There's like 4 of us living in a little place. And I said, dude, go get a real job. There's nothing that opens 90% of the time. He said, email does. I said, you're out of your mind. Go get a job. Well, guess what? He retired at 28, bought like an 11,000 square foot home or something crazy. And now he has like a 100-acre ranch. And I don't even know where he lives. He lives like in Montana or something. Okay. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying this is going to make you a millionaire. I'm not saying all that, but I'm just saying this sucker, you should check it out. I'll post the link here. Announce, sorry if I missed it. Does the transmitter work if you're on mobile or station? Yeah, so it's mobile. So in mobile technology, we would say in motion or stationary. It works either way. It can be in motion, stationary, buried, whatever. Like there's a really hot intersection right here that always has traffic. And I'm contemplating, how do I bury one right over there so that everybody there gets my notification? That'd be pretty. Don't steal my idea though, Anon, because you're my neighbor. So you put yours on that corner. No, I'm kidding. Um, how did they promote? K-Play, what are you using to track it? So the web portal tracks the stats of views and all that stuff. The main thing you want to do is you want to have a URL that when somebody clicks on the notification, when they click, that's going to go to your URL. Okay. Now I had somebody go, oh, that's the linchpin, man. I don't have a website, bro. I said, dude, you found me on Facebook. Okay, don't tell me you don't have a web page. Send the person to your Facebook page, okay? He's like, well, I do video. You do video on YouTube, so you have a YouTube page. Dude, send the guy to your YouTube page, okay? Like, you don't have to overthink this, okay? What does your YouTube video say? If you don't even know, your YouTube video should say this, 10 seconds. Hey, thanks for clicking on my link. My name's James Smiley. I do this and this and this for the world, and I would love to tell you more about it. Here's the way to get a hold of me. I mean, if you don't know what to say, that's all you need right there. Will John adopt me? I don't know who John is, but Jeff, I'm sure he'll adopt you in a heartbeat. Scott says it's waterproof. It is waterproof, dustproof, all that stuff. Which company pays better out of the gate? The company that pays better out of the gate. So there's a company we work with called Servia Go. I can tell you right now. So my guess is Jeff wants to refer it to his customers. Our program by far is the best long tail revenue that you're going to find, because they set it up so that if you refer it to somebody and they refer it to somebody, it's kind of like one of those level things. So you're going to get paid for people that you don't even know. But I'm not even encouraging people to, my crew and the people that we're not like the MLM crew, but, the multi-level marketing crew, but we're all marketers. And so if like this device, okay, we've sold dozens of them already. And we don't even talk about it. Like, people just see it. And they're like, what the heck is that? Yeah, let me get one. Let me get one. Let me get one. So, like, it's just easy to refer it. So in my mind, like, why wouldn't I be an affiliate? But you don't have to be an affiliate. In fact, I'm like, on the site that I'll post here, in fact, I'll post it right now, but we're not, like, pumping the affiliate thing. But it's just happening because I think people just see the benefit of being paid downstream for it. But if you don't want to be paid downstream for it, don't worry. I'll get paid downstream for it. Don't worry about that. So there's the link right there. Okay. But I mean, if you're a business person, why wouldn't you pay 25 bucks extra a month so that you can get paid long tail revenue forever? Like, you know what I mean? It's 25% for anything you sell direct for the first month, and it's 10% residual in perpetuity forever, essentially. That's the easiest way I can explain it. Okay, now there's all kinds of other stuff, but the basic of it is 25% for anything you sell direct is the first month, and then in perpetuity for you, your sales, or anybody downstream of you. I think it's like 1 or 2 levels down from you. It's 10%. Okay, so that's pretty sick. And that's awesome. And there's bonuses and stuff, but I would just start with all that. Set up a Facebook Canvas. Yeah, you can set up a Facebook Canvas ad, totally, if you know how to do that. Tim says, can I sell used tires? Can you sell used tires? Of course. Tim, you drive around. Like, you should have one of these. Every one of your stores that you deliver tires to, you should sell them one of these. Tell them it's 25 bucks. Go in there and just hand it to them. Don't even give them an option. Roll a tire and hand it to them. And every store that you work with should have it. And then you could tell these guys, promote your store, okay? You could tell them to just keep it there, and it'll promote people to come in to buy you used tires. And, you could, Tim, you could have it so that, you know, if I got your notification, I go in there, I click on your notification. It's a YouTube video of you saying, hey, my name's Tim, and as you can see, I have thousands of tires, and if you're looking for the best tires and the cheapest tires, I can get them to you at up to 70% off. Just give me a call. Here's my number. For 25 bucks. It's retarded. Like, that's crazy. If you could get that message to 33% of the people around you, and I was selling this for $1,000, you probably would buy it. I mean, it's crazy. Jeff, so, you know, Jeff, don't be throwing his name out there. I'm just teasing. Anon says, let's touch base later. Understand? Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. You got good ClickFunnels pages? I do. I'm a ClickFunnels wizard, man, and I have an awesome VA too. Alberto says, what's up? Scott says, vehicles, fleets, yeah. Salespeople, like I know a lot of sales teams, tons of them. So it's over. All those guys, don't go to them, guys, because I got them. they're red hot. Those are red hot. Do you want to sell 20, 30 of them at a time, 50 of them at a time? Go to a sales manager. Show them. Don't even talk. Don't try to pitch. Just show them what it does. It's over. Seriously, for 25 bucks a dude, it's over. Give me an example pitch to a car dealer. Okay, to a car dealer. So here's the deal. Every single salesperson in the car dealership needs to have one of these, and here's why. As I drive around, go home, go out to lunch, wherever, I should be promoting my dealership. It could be a YouTube video of me. If I'm a salesperson, I could, you know, you click on my notification. It says something like, get VIP pricing on the lowest blah, 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 Chevy car, whatever you're selling, right? And in fact, if you guys opt into my email list here, one of the emails that we send you tells you the absolute hottest lead-ins, statistically the hottest lead-ins to a 40-character message. Okay, so if you want to know like what are the best 40-character messages, and do you want to use words like get now, get something, VIP, whatever, just opt in, and I think it's the second day, maybe the third day, you'll get the email that talks about the hottest messages. Okay, but if I were a car dealership, what I would pitch, how I'd pitch a car dealer is every one of your people should do a YouTube video of the latest car that they're trying to sell, the hot new car that came in, or whatever car that person's trying to sell, and they can shoot that video and have that be the link of the day or whatever. So it's common in business, especially in B2B sales, that the company makes people change their voicemail every day. So it says, hey, this is James. Today is June 10th, and I am working between these days or these hours. Okay, that same idea I would tell a dealership, and this is because I'm kind of like an overachiever go-getter. I would tell them, your people need to update that link every single day with the hottest inventory, the hottest cars, and that way every single day you're just residually promoting to thousands of people. And so yeah, that's how I would pitch a car dealer. Tim's smiling, that's good. Whenever Tim's smiling, that's good. Hook up a team member with ClickFunnels. Okay, I can give you my funnel. My funnel's opting in at 54%. The one I showed the link to. How do I get one tomorrow? You order one today. If you don't order one today, you won't get one tomorrow. I promise you that. I mean, you know, I don't know. You should order one a week ago. I told you about it a week ago, Tim. You should have ordered it. Will it work out of the U.S.? Absolutely. Oh yeah, Alberto. All the things that you do with Latinos in Mexico and dude, over with. It's over. All those business owners down there, they'll all buy from you, Alberto. They'll all buy this from you. It's crazy. And Android is 80% of the world's phones. So especially what I did the consulting with AT&T when we bought, I can't remember, the telecom company in Mexico. We bought all that spectrum and opened up this whole cell phone communication with. So I can tell you that Mexico is almost all Androids, and 90% Androids. This thing, money for all those business owners that follow you, Alberto. Alberto, you could probably sell 1,000 of these because you have like 60,000 people following you, dude. You could probably sell 1,000 of these. That's $6.25, Alberto. Let me stop giving you ideas, man. I need to. That's 6,500 bucks. You could probably sell 1,000 of these. That's crazy. Jeff says I'm going to sell it to prostitutes. Okay, so just like any ad median, they vet the ads. Okay, so that ain't happening. Sorry. You can't run a Facebook ad for prostitutes. You can't run a Google ad for prostitution. So no professional ad network is going to let you do that. So I'm late. Order what? They're all gone, Neil. I'm just kidding, Neil. Neil, here's the link. I can't go through the whole spiel again because everyone will drop off. But it's still, the device is free. It promotes your 40 character marketing message and a URL to 30 to 35%, 30 to 34% of people around you. Wherever you put this device, it lasts for 2 years. It's waterproof, dustproof, whatever. You could bury this sucker. You could put it at trade shows. You could any big concert, conference, any of those things, carry this with you or pay somebody to carry it or put it in a purse or whatever. It's completely sick. Justice, damn it. Is that your niche? Jeff, is that your niche? In fact, Jeff, don't tell me that's your niche. Don't tell me that's your niche. It's all good, man. I'm not, we'll help you with the marketing side, I guess. All right, guys, no more questions. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully those two things meant something to you. Proximity marketing, there's the link. And if you're a if you're a podcaster or if you're a radio show guy, you want to check out Facebook Live Audio. It's hot. Okay, cool. Drop any more comments. I'll be sure to watch and hang out with you guys. And thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. See ya.